So I'm packing up a sleeping bag and my pad already packed up. I'm starting to put everything else in. I just wanted to show you guys the the headlamp I decided to go with this year. It's the BioLite. It's rechargeable. Recharges off a USB-C connection. So that's why that was my main selling point. I'm carrying a bunch of different rechargeable devices, and I wanted to have something that recharges off the same wire, so I wouldn't have to have an extra wire. As it is, I've already got 3 different wires because of all the devices. But the battery pack I went with is an Anchor. I think it's an Anchor. Yeah, Anchor, and it has 3 different connections. It has 2 USB-Cs and a USB-A. And according to the thing, the bottom USB-C was for recharging a laptop. I don't know what laptop it was for recharging, but it charges the phone pretty fast, really fast. So I can charge like my phone or my battery packs, and I can charge 3 different devices at the same time off one wall socket, which is pretty good for the AT because sometimes wall sockets are hard to find. So I'm all packed up. I'm making breakfast. I've got I'm making some oatmeal, but I've also got the purple is freeze-dried sweet potatoes that I found on Amazon, and I've got some bonito flakes in there, and I've got some flaxseed and chia seed and coconut in there, and I've got some strawberries that you can't see because they're on the bottom of the pot. And then I'll add in the oatmeal. I'll eat that, and I will get hiking. And it's not quite 8 o'clock yet. Okay, it's 8:05. So it took me about an hour to pack up. But this is my first time packing up in a while, and well, I'm always slow in the morning. I'll get there, though. Okay, so my oatmeal's going. It'll take a couple minutes. Meantime, I've been snacking on some fresh ground peanut butter that I've got. But once that's done cooking, I will pack up and start hiking. I'd like to do at least 10. We'll see what comes, but there's water at Hawk Mountain Shelter, which is about 4.5 miles, and then there's no water until 10 miles, so I kind of have to do 10. I don't want to do 4. I did 4 in like 2 hours yesterday, so I should be good for 10. We'll see how it happens, though. Oh, I slept really well last night. My sleeping bag is kind of amazing. I'll show it to you. Well, I just pulled everything. Last night when I camped, I pulled everything out of my pack, and I packed it up this morning, and just realized I didn't see my roll of toilet paper. I'm pretty sure I packed one, but I don't know where it is. That's weird. Hopefully it's in there somewhere. I am starting to feel like I need to take a shit. And I don't want to be using leaves. That's nasty. Alright, there's a pit toilet in about a mile. I stopped for a break. This hill was killing me. I mean, not killing me, it was just rough. I drank some water. My little pack is a little lighter, by 2 pounds. So I'm going to put my pack back on, hike up and over this little bit of hill. There's a waterfall, but I'm probably not going to stop for it. It's a 1/10 of a mile off trail. And even if I leave my pack on trail, I don't want to really go at a waterfall. Sorry. But I will push onwards to the pit toilet coming up. It's a little bit off trail, and I will go to that because it's a pit toilet. Okay, so according to Far Out, there is some vault toilets here that hikers are able to use. I could really use the bathroom, so I'm gonna pop off real quick and try to find those. Probably in that hut right there. Apparently hikers are allowed to camp here, but it's only 10:30, so I'm definitely not stopping for the day. But if there's a toilet, I don't have to pop a squat in the woods. That sounds like a good reason to go off trail 100 yards. That is definitely a bathroom. Alright. Let's get my pack off. Let's try to find my toilet paper. if there's no toilet paper in there. Oh, there's a grill and stuff over there. But yeah, I won't be staking around. I'm just gonna grab myself a bathroom use back break and head back, keep heading north. Hey, not bad. Looks like it could be a shower if there was water here. And then there's a couple toilets. I won't show you the inside of the toilets because nobody needs that image in their head. But, you know, as toilets go, not that bad. Over here. So left a empty can of something and some, yeah, nothing I need or want. And then that side's the ladies' room. If anybody from the New Bethel Baptist Church sees this, thank you. I appreciate the bathroom. Hickory Flats School, 1850-1915. In memory of Dallas M. Woody, he taught here. 1903, donated by family. Okay, cool. I guess that was the school. Maybe. Any rocks or logs like this along the trail, I call sitting rocks, sitting logs. The best ones are the ones where you can just sit on them like this. Like I'm sitting on this log here with my pack still on, because you don't have to take off your pack, but you can rest for a minute and then just get up and keep going. But even the low ones that you have to take your pack off to sit down, it's better than sitting on the cold hard ground. I do have Switchback Nemo, accordion pad that I use. I use it underneath my sleeping bag, underneath my inflatable pad, and then I also use it if I have to sit on the ground. It gives me a little bit of comfort, and it makes it a little harder for the ticks to find me. So, just ran into an army guy out practicing for some sort of maneuvers. In 2022, I was at Hawk Mountain Shelter, and it rained really hard, and I got soaked. My sleeping bag was soaked. All my gear was soaked, and I packed up and I hiked up to the top of the mountain, and I called a hostel that's in the area above the clouds, and I told them I needed rescue. I was soaked. I needed help, and they were like, "Well, we can't get to you till noon." This was like 8 a.m. So I start walking up this road, and this car comes around the corner, and a couple Army Rangers were inside, and I flagged them down, and they stopped, and I was like, I am soaked. I need to get off this mountain. I'm freezing. I need help. And they took me off the mountain. So I was able to thank this guy for them. I mean, I thanked them at the time, obviously. My friend Georgia mentioned that sometimes hikers that she helps get to trail. I mean, she picked me up at the airport, let me stay at her house for the night, and then took me to the trail, took me to Amicaloa, then up to Springer Mountain, and went out for her gas money. She was like, no thank you. All she wanted was a thanks for me, and I was more than happy to thank her. I thank her now, so. Hiker just walked by. Gotta pack up, gotta get set up, keep walking. When I get to Hawk Mountain Shelter, or maybe I'll go a little past Hawk Mountain Shelter to High Tower Gap, there might be trail magic. It's a Saturday. Yeah, I should do that. Alright, so anyway, I'll stop at High Tower Gap, whether there's trail magic there or not, to have lunch. That's about 2 miles from here. It's the Hawk Mountain camping area. I'm not a fan of staying here. I'm not gonna, it's not even noon, so I'm not gonna stop here, but the spring is like, I want to say half a mile off trail, which is way more farther than I ever want to go off trail to get water. So, this is funny though. The campsite is built to handicap accessible statures. Great. I'm glad they're being inclusive. Good luck with that, getting that handicap person out here though. Just kicked a rock and fell on my face. Fortunately, I was able to throw myself to the side. Actually falling on my face would be bad because my drone is right here in my chest pocket. So, anyway, it's noon. I got about 0.8 to the gap. So, I'm just gonna sit here for a second and stand up. When I get there, I'll get water, take off my boots, take off my socks, air my feet out a little bit, make some food. I got some instant split pea soup that I'm gonna have for lunch. Maybe put a piece of jerky in it to make it taste better. Alright, so this is the side trail for Hawk Mountain Shelter. I will not be going down there. I'm gonna keep hiking today. I believe the trail goes over this way. Ooh, that's good. Maybe they fixed that. You can see the color, the blue blaze over there on the tree. Last year, the blue blazes were all like this pale blue, and I talked to somebody that was colorblind. He said he couldn't tell the difference between the trail and the blue blazes. So I made instant split pea soup for lunch today. It's pretty tasty. I added some garlic and onion powder that I have to it, but it was pretty tasty on its own, I think. So anyway, I figured if I stop and make lunch, then I won't have to carry it. But I'm gonna eat this and get packed up and keep hiking. It's about 3:40. That can't be right. 2:40. 2:43 is the time. I'm about a mile, 1.1 miles from Horse Gap, and I'm still like 5 miles from Slaughter Creek, which is where I wanted to go today, but I'm not gonna make it there. Oh man, I'm exhausted. So I might call it quits at Horse Gap. It's a little awkward, there's no water there, but I do have 2 years in my pack. I just have to be careful not to drink too much tonight. I'm pretty Alright. I'm at Cooper Gap. It's a military water cache thing here, but it's chlorinated, and I found water. Although I've got to admit, I walked the road to find water. But hey, I got here. That's what matters. I did about 8.5 miles today. I wanted to do 10.5, but that just wasn't in the cards. I mean, sure, I've got 2 more hours and it's all flat or downhill. I could do 2 more miles, but I'll be wrecked tomorrow if I try it, so I'm not going to. I'm happy with the 8.5 I did today. I got my tent already set up. It's a bit of a wind tunnel, so that's not ideal, but it should hold up, keep me warm for the night. So this is home for tonight. Well, it's windy, but I am warm and cozy. Okay, I've got my hiking clothes on. I probably shouldn't sleep in that, but it's pretty cool. So, my sleeping bag is, I said it before, it's the Lost Ranger. It's a 3-in-1. And I've been using the inner bag as just a blanket instead of trying to zip it up, because it's a little claustrophobic. Give me a couple weeks and I'll be down 20 pounds and it'll fit much better. But until then, I just use it like a blanket inside of the other sleeping bag. And it's very warm. I'm nice and cozy. The wind should put me to sleep pretty quick, I hope. Yep. So it got pretty cold last night. I forgot to put my water filter in my sleeping bag, so I'm a little worried about that. 8:25. I've been hiking since 7:50, 7:45. I'm doing pretty good. Come maybe a mile. So Gotta keep going to stay warm. Well, I've been hiking for about an hour and 10 minutes, and I've come 2 miles. That's pretty good for me.
What's up, man?
How much? What's up with you?
Yeah, Mark, how you doing?
Pretty good. You going south?
Yep. Yeah. You going the distance?
That's the plan, yeah.
Going to Maine?
Yeah,
All right.
that's always my plan.
Nice.
This is my Vermont.
Oh, cool.
This is my 5th attempt at a through hike, and this 5th finish start. I've never managed to complete it.
Yeah.
But
are you you've been up in the Whites then, I take it?
I have done Moose Walk, but I haven't gone any farther than that.
Yeah.
The Whites are brutal.
Yeah.
I've done, the only parts that I haven't done is Virginia, northern New Hampshire, and southern Maine.
Okay.
Because that's the hardest part. Well, Virginia's just, things have happened.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
But,
good luck, man.
Thank you.
Happy trails.
You too. It's 10:24 on the 2nd of March. I am at there's another hiker getting ready to pack up. He spent the night here. But I hiked 3.5 miles already today, and I stopped in for breakfast. I've got a bunch of stuff in there already. I put some bonito flakes. I put some of this, which is chia seeds and flax seeds and coconut shreds. I put some of this, which is a type of African grain. And then I'm going to put some oatmeal in there. And, I put strawberries in there as well. I got these at Publix. They're not organic, but they're not too bad, I don't think. Who knows? They could be poisonous. Anyway, I'm going to mix that all together and call it breakfast. It was so hot last night that my olive oil froze. Or so cold last night my olive oil froze. And tomorrow night's supposed to be even colder, so that's not great.